Now let's talk about common cybersecurity attacks. Malware is short for malicious software. One thing I love about cybersecurity is how names are often indicative of what they do. Mal means bad or malicious, and ware means software. And if you put mal and ware together, you get malware, and that basically means malicious software. So malware is a malicious software intentionally designed to cause damage to a computer, server, client, or network. We talk much later about servers, clients, and networks later in the course. But for now, if it's just computer you can understand, I think that's fine. There are various types of malware. We have viruses, and one thing I want you to use to understand viruses is to think of it like the human virus. For the human virus to survive, it needs a human host. Remember the COVID-19 period, we had to stay at home, and one of the main reasons was because they didn't want the virus to continue to spread, because the moment you get in contact with an infected person, the virus finds a suitable host to grow. It needs human action. It needs a human body for you to survive. And digital viruses are just like that. They don't spread without human action, and that is one of the major differences between viruses and worm. We will look at worms shortly. Viruses require human action, like opening a file, opening an attachment, or doing something for you to spread. So a virus can get on a network or a system and just stay there. If nobody touches it, nobody does anything, it's not going to spread. Worms, on the other hand, they don't need human intervention to spread. They are self-sufficient and they propagate automatically. So you want to note the differences between virus and worms. That is something that can come up in the exam. So please note that. Also, let's look at Trojan horses. I don't know if you remember the story of Troy, where a wooden horse, just like this, was used to sneak soldiers into the city. The Greeks had been trying to conquer Troy for years, but they couldn't get past the city's strong defenses. So they came up with a clever plan. They built a giant wooden horse and they hid soldiers inside and they dropped it at the gate of the Troy people. And when the Troy people, when they got there, they thought, oh, this is the gift of victory from their gods. And they brought this horse full of soldiers, Greek soldiers, into their city and went to sleep. And at night, the soldiers came out of the wooden horse and opened the door for more soldiers to come into the city of Troy, and they destroyed the city. Digital Trojans to disguises as a legitimate software. It's after it is installed on a network or on the system that it starts delivering its malicious payload. So Trojans are malware that disguise as something harmless. It may be a file, it may be a program, it may be an email attachment, it may even be a app. But once you let it into your system, it unleashes its true purpose. Like to steal your data, spy on your activity, or damage your system. So that's why you have to be careful of where you download apps from. Make sure you're downloading your apps from approved sources. Also, another thing you want to check with applications is an application should not ask for more than it needs. Why does an editing app need to have access to your contact? Check what the app does to what it is requesting. Always review the permissions for your applications. Don't give them more than they need, and be careful of where you download your applications from. And that's why it's important for an organization to also put policies around what is being downloaded within their network. We have come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.